Ever had problems with lava? Ever had problems while traveling through the nether? Ever had to make large and long cobblestone bridges across islands? If yes, that is the correct video for you. Behind me I have this big redstone slime block machine, which is from today's redstone tutorial, and this one is actually a road building machine through the lava. So this is actually based on a game mechanic, whereas where you have lava in the middle of a soil block at the bottom and blue ice at the top. Then that lava, whether flowing or stationary, it will convert into basalt. And this is a very good game mechanic, since now, even without having elytra or having to have lots of blocks while traveling in the nether, you can simply use these. Oh, it started raining now. That's really weird. It's a thunderstorm. Let's ignore that. So this machine helps you make roads through the nether without even having a basic set of elytra. This is as simple as it can be. A lot of you guys must have seen YouTube videos from different Minecraft YouTubers who have been making such a lot of these flying machines, but I would actually like to tell you that there's one difference between all those flying machines and my design, sorry other YouTubers, is that this flying machine can make roads both ways, meaning it can make a road while going in that direction, it can also make a road while going in that direction, simply because there's no slime blocks which get stuck to the basalt when the road is being built, which means if you build a road and if you build a road from one side to the other, it can also come back over the same road without even damaging a single part of the road. I've tried it, I've tested it. There's no slime blocks touching any part of the road. That's why it's a bit wide on on the what do you call it, front or back? I don't really know. This design is used to make complete roads. Like, this is the only part which is actually going underneath the lava. Rest all of the redstone is going to be going on the top, which means that no obstacles are going to stop this redstone from stopping midway between islands. And yeah, so this flying machine can work both ways. It's like a road roller which goes back and forth the road. Similarly, this machine can also move back and forth the same road without damaging it anyhow. The flying machine that we are going to build is actually 5 blocks long and 6 blocks wide. To actually build this kind of a machine, you need actually a bit of a large space. You need to clear off a bit of a large space, which is about 7 blocks long and 8 blocks wide to actually start building. You need to make it a block more on each side, because you need to ensure that none of the slime blocks are going to touch the other blocks, otherwise you're going to run into problems. And this should be at least 3 blocks deep. This pit that we have created should be at least 3 blocks below the lava. So that's the lava over there. This is 1, 2, 3 blocks. Counting on the other blocks is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Talking about the length, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now to build this, we'll be coming from back to front. Beginning with, we need to build the actual road building machine. So we need to place a block like this. Remove that as well. We need to place 2. Okay, that's wrong. We need to place like this 2 soil blocks like that. Then we need to make a kind of like a C structure, or actually like a mirrored C. On this side also we need to do the same thing. It's like a symmetrical structure here. So like this, we need to place 2 blocks of blue ice. Make sure it's blue ice, otherwise the machine will not work. So this blue ice on top. So these 2 are actually different sections. So this section is going to build one side of this, 1 block of this, and this one is actually going to build 2 blocks. Now why we actually have taken this extra space, so that basalt, if we actually place the slime block here, so then a basalt is actually going to stick in between these blocks, which means that no road is going to be built. So always keep this kind of a space. Next, we need to place a few pistons. So taking the first block from this blue ice, in front of it we place 2 blocks. We remove the middle one, place a sticky piston facing into the slime block. Okay, it's a bit tricky. There you go. Same on the other side is, we need to place these slime blocks, remove the middle one, place another piston, remove the back one. On top of these pistons, we need to place 4 slime blocks in a line, and again on the top we need to place 2 blocks like this. At one edge we need to remove the middle block and then place an observer. Okay, even if you remove that, that's not a problem. Okay, that might be a problem. So the thing you should do is actually you should remove this block, then you should place that slime block over there, and you should place an observer in that manner to actually prevent any kinds of problems like that. Looking at my previously recorded clips, I realize there's a lot of gas in the background who are making a lot of noise because we are in the Soul Sand Valley. Please ignore that. Now we need to remove this wall before we can actually start using the machine to build the road. First we need to break the bottom block. Yeah, that is going to happen. What we can do is we can actually remove the bottom block, and then we can remove these. Okay, what we need to do is we need to actually remove the bottom block beneath each of these wall blocks. I'm going to do that. There you go. Now we'll be removing this block, so the lava is actually going to fall down. Perfect. Now we can remove the bottom layer slowly but steadily. After all of the lava has been removed, or actually it has flown into this hole, we can remove the top, and then at the last we can remove these. Okay, they are going to be overflowing, so that's not a problem. Here we have our road building machine. We have the path cleared for the road building machine. It is going to go off in the distance. So to activate this, we need to actually place a block in this. Onto this? Yeah, it's onto this. So perfect. Oops. Okay. So there's a big fail. We can see that there is a large basalt, or actually not large to say, but there's a long basalt road that's being created. You can see that this game mechanic is working, and the flying machine is moving fast through the nether, through the lava, you can say. It's creating this nice looking pathway with some designs in the lava next to it, which is nice. All of the redstone we can see is actually on top of the lava. And one thing we need to clear is that the slime blocks should not come in contact with any of the floor blocks underneath the lava, so we need to be sure about clearing about 3 blocks beneath the lava, and there you can see it has stopped. We need to clear about 4 blocks, or actually 3, sorry, we need to clear at least 3 blocks underneath the level of the lava, so that the slime blocks do not get stuck to any kinds of floor blocks, so that which can cause problems. So we can see that it has created a perfect road. Now to actually show that it also flies backwards with this, we need to actually set up okay, we need to actually first push the road builders like this, and then we need to power this observer. There you go. It's carrying a block, strangely. Yeah, there you go. You can see that it's not damaging a single portion of the road. It's going back onto this machine, which is excellent. And if I actually reach the end, we need to actually place some immovable blocks right there. There you go. It's going to be our immovable blocks. That is going to stop the machine. It's coming back. It's coming back fast. You can see it's not damaged a single part of this road, which is perfectly fine. This design is actually made such that it can travel over the roads. So it is back, and we have our flying machine. Oh, looks like it's created a bit of a longer road. So if we actually restart this machine, and if we make it go back again, it's going to start making a bit of a longer road. So if we actually place a block right here, remove that, there you go, we have this road which is not even longer. I don't think that through, but that's a really nice feature, is now that we can create an extended road which is now complete from one end to the other. So this is my new flying machine, and if you guys like this flying machine, you might want to try this. I have given you a full tutorial about it. And if you liked it, please hit that like button, and also be sure to subscribe to channel Plutonium Plays, and thanks for watching. On a quick note, I actually realized that I had not recorded the clip where I had to make the flying machine that actually controls or carries this road building machine. So yeah, we are back again in the overworld where I actually showed this flying machine earlier. So to actually build the flying machine that actually controls it, we are going to place a slime block on any one of these two blocks, which actually lies between these observers. There you go. Then we place a sticky piston facing the slime block. We need to keep this block, but for now we're actually going to remove it. Or actually we're just going to place it right now. Then we need to place a sticky piston facing forwards, not there, on the side of the slime block. Remove that slime. And on the bottom of this, we need to place a slime block. This is our temporary block. Then we need to place observer right over there. Now we can remove this and we can place in the slime block. Perfect. On the other side, we need another piston like this, which is facing backwards into this line block, and we remove that. Place our temporary block underneath the piston. Place another observer facing upwards. Remove this block. Now place a slime block. So this will actually complete our flying machine, which is actually quite small compared to the road builder itself. Now this flying machine is going to carry our road builder forwards and backwards. So I've already shown you how this works. So now I've given you a full tutorial finally, and this is the end of the video, and I hope you liked it, at least this part. And thanks for watching.